So how much filler is too much filler? Well, I think everyone has an opinion on that, but it really all comes down to facial balancing. You see, if you start to overfill the face, you get this transhumanistic appearance. And listen, if that's what you're into, that's what you're into. God bless. But as injectors, as aesthetic professionals, what we really need to keep in mind is facial balancing and understanding something called the golden ratio. Now, what is the golden ratio? It's essentially a set of proportions of the facial plane that we look at to make sure that things align as they should in a way that has been calculated to show the maximum amount of aesthetic pleasure, aesthetic beauty. For instance, we take a look at the distance between the tip of the nose, the center of the lips, and the center of the chin. We take a look at the angle and profile to see how much protrusion there is, what the angle is to make sure it is at its best. We take a look at the distance between the hairline and the upper eyelid versus the eyebrow and the lower eyelid. Once you start using filler, let's say in the cheeks, you start to increase the rise of the cheeks. If you put too much, what's going to happen is you're going to deform the lower eyelids, and that's going to affect the proportion up here. If you overfill the lips, well, I'm sure we have all seen an overfilled lip, and we can tell right away that that does not occur in nature. You see, in aesthetics, not only to be successful, but also to provide the best outcome for the patient, we have to make sure we practice in a way that takes out the patient's natural beauty to the surface. Each one of us is beautiful already, but what we need to do with fillers just to take that beauty and optimize it to its maximum effect. That is the purpose of filler. It is to take that which we have lost with age and time and amplify it back, put it in its rightful place. That is what filler can do. And if it's used correctly, it can be done beautifully. So when somebody asks, what is too much filler? I always say, if you can tell it's there, it might be too much. But that's just my opinion. What's yours? Let's learn together.